Yo, what's up, guys? CastnBlast back, and I am here talking about GoWiWi. Golems, wizards, witches, dump those healers. You don't need her. We're going just straight GoWiWi, old school style. And I was going to show you a ton of attacks until I realized my man Mitch got the coveted 12-pack. 12-pack in war. Man, exhausting. It must have been only using GoWiWi. So let's talk about it. Mitch does 10 witches, 10 wizards, double golem. Now you can go cold-blooded GoWiWi, shattered, stone, 1 golem, 2 golem, 3 golem. It doesn't matter. Originally GoWiWi, you're throwing about 12, 14 wizards, about 6 witches, circa 3 years ago, when everyone was doing it. And then it just faded away. It faded away. You haven't seen GoWiWi in a long time. Witch slaps out. Everyone's using healers, right? And I mistakenly said in a witch slap video, hey, here's a different variant, until I realized, hey, this is just GoWiWi with like 3-4 more witches than everyone used to use. Now we have guys using less witches, more golems. That's totally fine. 2 jumps, he uses 2 rages. You can use 1 jump, 2 rages, and a heal. 2 jumps, 1 rage, 1 heal. It is a very good common spell combo that a lot of people use. Mitch goes double jump, double rage. That's fine. And we're going to go through a couple of attacks and realize how many troops are left at the end of every single attack. He even fat fingers a rage down in one of his attacks, wastes some spells, and it's just still swag spells at the end. So let's take a look at some of the hits here. Gets the 12-pack with GoWiWi. Coming in strong. So just like Witch Slap, you want to get your witches up and producing skellies early on. Get some wizards following them and get them clearing troops. Now Witch Slap, you're going to just throw some witches and healers and let them walk and hope that these witches don't hit some bombs. Realize though that these wizards are going to walk in front of them, so your bombs, skellies don't sun them off, but the wizards might take the brunt of the fall. But you're setting some wide funnels. He does it with 2 golems. A lot of people need 3, and you're thinking go at the skinny end of the base. Mitch always goes at the fat end of the base. So you're about to watch in his attacks here. So he creates a wide funnel, and you want to get a couple witches on outside each and a couple witches inside. Realize these skellies also tank, and with GoWiWi, the witches on the inside tanking against the heroes, against the CC, is what makes this attack so beautiful. So just kind of surround the base there. You want to get your troops going on the inside. Wall breakers, who needs wall breakers when you're bringing 2 jumps? I have never seen an attack fail because they brought jumps, but I have seen attacks fail because you have wall break fails. I mean, this happens all the time. If you have a wall break fail, your attack might be over. If you don't bring wall breakers and you're just using the double jump, you don't really have to worry about that failure. So a lot of people don't want to waste the troop space on 6 troops. And I've heard the argument go both ways. Me personally, I still bring wall breakers, to be honest, because I want 3 heals, or, a jump and 3 heals, a jump, a rage and 2 heals. No, whatever attack I'm doing, I value spells more, but a lot of people just don't want to risk it. And it's a good idea. I'm not going to fault you either way. And I've watched the double jump work over and over and over again, and he does it with please. So you see his troops kind of meet around at the end here. He's got a level 20 queen and 24 king against a max hero base, and it barely makes it through this on his mini account, but he gets the 3-star against a max hero base. Still got his king working. So let's take a look here. Same troop set. And a lot of people on Witch Slap, they're going to walk against the long way of the base, right? They're going to go, but no, Mitch says, I'm going against the fat end of the base. So he makes, again, a wide funnel, comes in and cuts his corners. So he's got a little Tesla farm pop up there, gets his poison going down where he's going to be pulling the CC here, gets his heroes coming in. Remember those skellies, if your golems aren't out front, those skellies are going to be ripping through and tanking just like your golem would. So poison, original poison, you know, way too early, but he's got that next one throwing in there. His witches coming on the outside, still eating through. His heroes raging through. Once again, he's only using a 20 queen, 24 king, going against a max base, max heroes once again, and they're just doing work. His witches still eating the outside. His queen and the bowlers now on the inside. He's got 4 or 5 witches still up north, a witch down south. Saves, always remember, save a couple wizards, 1 for cleanup, and 2, when your witch starts coming around, you might need some firepower, just like this one in the southeast end there. But there's 4 witches up top, 3 at the bottom, 7 still alive, queen still alive, all those skellies and wizards. He just now used his queen's ability for no reason whatsoever, and that's another 3-star. So if this sounds like a broken record, he's coming in at the big end of the base here, right on the southeast side. Get your witches up early and get them spawning skellies, right, guys? You need those skellies. They're going to activate your defenses, and they're going to start tanking in the beginning. So you get your witches up. He's got his wizards up, and those skellies get out front. Now it comes in with the golems. You know they're going to start coming in on that mortar there. Not a problem. Using the double jump set. So first jump comes in and he sees a hound. Hound can tank your queen for quite a while, but he's got some wizards coming to help her out. And as they come to the middle here, and this is a beautiful part, guys, you say, well, how is he going to jump? You know, if he needs a jump here and a jump here, that doesn't make sense. But if you're going to rage and kill the CC, you got your bowlers and your king already there. They're going to punch, and he uses the jump on the back end. So think about little things like that. Will always help you out. They'll get through those walls. Those bowlers are going to do work. His golems went over there and tanked as his CC troops, and wizards killed off the enemy queen, and now he's jumping out of the base, using another rage, get those golems out front with the queen and bowlers to follow. He's still got witches on the outside. He's got 4 up top that walked around, and just 1 wall of defenses. So another max base, and now he's using his max account, but that's another 3-star, and you're going to start seeing 4 witches up top do the work, and 2 witches on the inside with the queen, a couple bowlers. So you're still having 6 witches left over. Pretty much all the bowlers. Golems are just punching walls because they want to, but a lot of troop left over, a lot of ability left over. And what happens when you fat finger a spell down and just blow it early, right? Usually game over. Well, not so fast, I say. So he gets his troops down, gets his golems walking here, gets to throw it. Oh, what? What just happens? Fat fingers a rage down, not an issue. Troops start moving in. Did not mean to throw that in 4 times speed. Still gets his jumps down. One of the golems just decided to stay there, and he's going to tank at that wall. You know, he really wants that air defense, so he's going to sit there and punch that wall down. But he's got a lot of witches up top, a lot of witches down below. His troops with the double poison, and those witches, like I said, guys, they're going to throw out all these. Look, the skellies just keep tanking that baby drag. So you want witches on the inside. 2 or 3 witches on the inside is more than enough. If you're going 4 and 4 on tops, you know, make sure you get those 2 in, and those 2 are going to survive. You got golems tanking for them. Those 2 are going to keep throwing skellies, so they're going to tank for your heroes, and it's a big synergy effect. They tank the CC, they tank the enemy heroes, and that's how we used to use them. This is what we used to do, and everyone got away from it. And I'm seeing this just come back. So he wastes a spell off the bat, still gets it. He's got 1, 2, 3 witches left. His queen left, some bowlers, but he's still going to get that 3-star. So even the mistakes, you know, if an attack can cover mistakes, you know it's a good attack. And I've always said that about Queen Pop. If it covers your mistakes, you know it's a good attack. And that's what it does. Let's watch the last one, because we're going to see, well, that one is Witch Slap, but we don't want Witch Slap. We're just coming in for the GoWiWi now. 10 witches. It's what we're doing. it's working. It's working well. So the witches and the wizards on the outside, those were Mitch's 12 stars. But Brody, he's going to come in, and I want you to watch how much he swags Queen's ability, swags a poison spell. I mean, as you're getting this effect, so the witches are cutting on the outside with the skellies. With the skellies out front, especially with point defense, guys, the point defense is just going to keep on shooting the skellies. These witches are cutting in, point defense shooting. You want to cut the funnel with your golem, because your heroes and your bowlers need to all go on the inside with a couple witches, because you still need those skellies to come with you. They're going to tank the CC, and you can see those skellies are ripping apart that king, man. But on the outside, witches are still working. On the inside, they're going to work along with your heroes. You know, bowlers, if that's what you're taking in your CC, which everyone takes bowlers in their CC, and it just works out. So he's got a 26 king, a 30 queen going against, I don't know if this is their top max base. I think so. But going against some definite max base, you know, everything out on it, and hasn't used the queen's ability. The witches are working on the bottom with some wizards. They're working on top with some bowlers. The skeletons are out front cleaning and eating, distracting. And his queen's going to sit there and shoot a wall, because if I know anything about queens, they love shooting walls. But it just works, man. If you're having trouble with witch slap, which I don't know if you are, I don't know many people that do, but this works. This works great. Drop the healers. Get rid of them. You don't need those 4 healers. Throw in some golems. Cut some wide funnels. Get your heroes some tanking power. And man, stick with the 10 witches, because he just swags that queen ability. You don't need it. You don't need double poison. Whatever. He's got it on lock. So there you go. GoWiWi, 10 witches, 10 wizards, 2 golems. Now, if you need to cut a super wide funnel, I showed you last week, 3 golems, you know, you can bring 6 witches, more wizards, whatever you need, guys. This is a playable troop set. But in my clan, we are doing great with that troop set right there. So bowlers in the CC, 10 wizards, 10 witches, 2 golems, double jump, double heal. And it's working well for us. So let me know what you guys are running. If you like it, press like and subscribe if you haven't. Ask me any questions if you got them. And as always, guys, follow me at Twitter at CastnBlastCOC. And I'll catch you guys next time.